everybody. I hope everybody is having a great day so far. So I wanted to get on here and I wanted to do a reading for us in regards to the full moon in Leo. So we're going to get started. We are going to get a card from this deck. This is a native spirit deck. And we're just going to kind of get like a theme for what this full moon in Leo is bringing up to the surface for us. So the first card we have is Ancient Forest, and then at the bottom of the deck we have Ancestors. So the first thing that I heard was there's this wisdom that's coming up for us. There's knowledge. Some of you guys have altars set up for your ancestors as well. Some of you guys work with your ancestors. Some of you guys do like work with herbs and like the nature spirits. A lot of like earthly energy here. The birds in this ancestor card are really sticking out to me up here. And they're bringing like this sense of like freedom, this sense of joy, this sense of release. You guys may have been in this energy of the subconscious for a while now, kind of getting to like the roots of a lot of like behavioral issues is what I'm really picking up on. Yeah, they're showing me the mind, a lot of like patterns, repetitive patterns that we repeat a lot. Habits that just really are no longer serving us. I really feel like you guys have been working a lot on those things. I feel like this is, you know, like this is generational. This is coming from your lineage. You know, this is something that's been happening for many, many years now. And I feel like you guys are doing some work in regards to this. So I'm going to get a tarot card. I'm using, what is it? The Archangel Power tarot cards. I normally really never use these, but they really wanted to come out and they wanted to give you guys some messages, so we're going to go ahead and use them. So, oh yeah. All right, Spirit, what is a message that you have for the collective in regards to this ancient forest and these ancestors, this ancestors card? What is another message that you would like to relay to the collective consciousness at this time? Which is funny because this is when I split the deck to shuffle, or to shuffle my cards. This is the card that was in the middle. So we have Divine Guidance. We have Archangel Sandalphon. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So I feel like you guys have been, again, working with your ancestors, you know, working with this energy of wisdom. Because that's what the Hierophant too, like, represents to me. There's a lot of wisdom here. It's a very traditional card, but the energy that I'm picking up more so is there's a lot of wisdom within the subconscious, because now I'm looking at the moon that he has on his dress. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's right there. So yeah, a lot of wisdom within the subconscious. You guys have been really working on this part of yourself, this aspect of yourself. Let's see if there's another message that wants to come out. I just keep hearing like there's liberation. Look, we got the moon. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. Yeah, I feel like you guys have already been doing this. Like this is the energy that we're in. And maybe for some of you guys, you may have not. But yeah, the energy that I'm picking up is you guys have been really going deep within the subconscious, really sitting within yourself. And there's a lot of wisdom that's been coming up. There's a lot of knowledge because we've been getting kind of down into the roots of things, right? We're understanding why certain things are the way they are. And also realizing at the same time that they don't have to be this way, right? They don't have to be set in this traditional way. we have the power and the opportunity to bring in a different energy, an energy that is liberating, that's fresh. We have guardian angel, you are not alone. And then we have stargazer, set your sights higher. I really love this because there's a moon in this one as well. Oh, shit. There's a moon in this one as well. And it's just beautiful. I love this. I love this because a lot of the times when we're doing that inner work, when we're doing that shadow work, and we're really confronting ourselves, because at the end of the day, that's what it is, right? We're confronting ourselves. We're confronting our fears, our rejections, the things that we don't like about ourselves. Maybe the things that we don't like about another person either, you know? But during these times, sometimes it can feel like we're lonely. And the guidance that I'm getting here, the message that I'm getting here is that you're never alone, right? Especially with this ancestors card. Like, you guys have this powerful force that's behind you, whether you see it or not, whether you acknowledge it or not, they are there. I just get like, I'm getting this overwhelming feeling of peace, of love, compassion. They're showing me people hugging one another, just really coming together. I'm actually going to read the Stargazer card out of the book because I'm feeling really drawn to it. And it's the first one that I open up to. So the message is, go beyond your limitations and believe that the impossible is possible. Believe that you can do this work. Okay? Only you can put limitations on yourself. And other people can too. But it's also about allowing that to happen. Do you ever remember wishing on a star when you were a child and in your innocence believing that your wish would come true? The Stargazer connects with the energy of the cosmos and reminds you that you have the ability to draw in support from the universe. Exactly. That goes along with this guardian angel card and the ancestors. You're never alone. And if you need that help, they are there. But at the end of the day, we have free will. They will not intervene, at least from my perspective and in my belief and like what I've experienced. They will not intervene unless you ask for the help. There are certain times where they will, but for the most part, you do need to ask for the help. You need to be open to receiving the help as well. His cloak with its sparkles and light shows that you are closer to the energy of the universe than you think. You don't have to go out looking for it, it's already there. So look beyond where you are and create even bigger dreams, visions, and goals, because with the power and help of the cosmos, those wishes can come true. Yes. So another thing that I'm getting is that whenever we put in the work, Spirit puts in the work as well. It's almost like, okay, and this is how I like to look at it, is there's going to be a time of action on your end, right? There's going to be a time where you're going to have to do some stuff, you know, get some stuff going, whatever the case is. It's going to be different for all of us. But then there's going to be a time where we need to allow ourselves to rest and to surrender. I don't really like using the word surrender because it's hard to surrender, right? It's like, what am I supposed to surrender? But there's a time where we need to rest, because this is where the universe is working its magic. This is where we need to allow ourselves to just be and to really let go of that control. And if you have a hard time with releasing that control, then there's some shadow work that needs to be done in regards to that. At the bottom of the deck, I do want to pick this one up too, is we have Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Trust yourself. Trust in who you are. Trust that you are capable of creating and doing whatever it is that you need to do in order to get yourself to a different place, if that makes sense, right? That comes in with that action and rest. What maybe there is, I do feel like there is kind of a call for action for some of you guys, okay? I'm going to read a little bit about the Spirit Fox, because I don't even think I've ever really gotten this card. So I'm going to have to find him. Here it is. Stay alert as change is in the air. So there's change happening, okay? And that's what starts to happen when you do the work. A lot of the times when we're doing work inside of here, a lot of things on the outside will start to change. And sometimes it's not easy, right? Because there may be certain aspects that we need to let go of, especially when it comes to us. Again, there's a lot of mental stuff happening. There's a lot of things that are changing mentally. Which will then resort into the physical world, because that's how it all starts. It starts from within here. And I truly, wholeheartedly believe that, just from my own experiences. But I do feel like there's a lot of peace coming. I don't feel like this is something negative, okay? Is there going to be changes? Absolutely. But these changes are bringing in peace. I'm hearing resentment is going out the door. I really love that. So let's get some guidance from the angels. So what is some guidance for the collective consciousness in regards to these changes that are coming in for us? What is some guidance for the collective consciousness in regards to these changes that are coming in for us? You guys, I really miss doing readings the way that I used to. Just doing them makes me feel so happy, It brings in this sense of joy. All right, so we have the Four of Raphael. We have seek out other possibilities, look for the magic in life, and be aware of your own emotions. And then we have the Eight of Michael. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So the Eight of Michael would be the Eight of Swords, and the Four of Raphael would be the Four of Cups. So, and then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Hangman. Success that comes, oh no, wait, not the Hangman, I apologize, Temperance card. So this is called Solutions, and this is Archangel Zadkiel. Success that comes from objective compromise, self-control and patience, forgiving and healing energy. That's where that forgiveness is coming in. So the Four of Raphael and the Eight of Michael. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life, right? Be aware of your own emotions. So what I'm really feeling is that we're realizing that our emotions play a really big part in our mental stability, right? And again, because we've been doing this work, we are starting to set ourselves free. Now they are showing me the Hanged Man card in my head. And in order to set ourselves free, we must work through this, right? We must work through the emotions. We must allow for the emotions to flow and not keep them suppressed. That keeps it stagnant, right? For some of you guys, there is a choice that you do need to make. But what choices can you make to change your current situation? Remember, if this involves another person or some sort of outside influence, there's not really anything that we can do, for the other person, as much as there's more that we can do for ourselves, right? I just really see that there's this huge shift in perspective, especially with like the resentments going out the door. Like that's bringing a lot of healing. I love this. Okay. So I think I'm going to end the reading off with a card from my Self-Love Oracle deck. Look at that though. One of the cards that came up is change. Oh Lord. I am not shuffling this deck right. Okay. So we have the root chakra. This is ritual honoring cycles. Honor the cycle that you are in. How can we honor? And that goes so well with this Eight of Michael. Again, you can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. So honor this cycle that you're in right now, right? Because it's there to teach you something. Everything has a lesson to it. So honor this cycle. I really want to read this one out of the book. You came to Earth to connect with her rich and creative tapestry of life and weave your colors through it. This card comes as guidance that you would benefit now with some grounding practices in alignment with nature's cycle so that you can embody your highest potential. When you connect to Earth and its cycles and rhythms, you are connecting to the gift of change, which serves your expansion. The crystalline grid of Earth, the song lines, the elements, the moon cycles, the solstices, the seasons hold the power of evolutionary change. Each solstice and equinox offers huge potential for shifts in awareness, release from the past, deep healing, and energy activation. The less frequent solar and lunar eclipses offer exponential, I probably didn't say that right, but opportunity for evolution. The planets that transit Earth circulate energy through this time. The planets that transit Earth circulate energy through this time space to stretch and shape every individual's reactions and responses to life. Understanding these cycles in relation to your natal chart offers great insights for opening and healing the chakras. The seasons create a cycle starting with birth at spring to summer to celebration, autumn letting go, and the death in winter. Opportunities to grow, shed, rebirth, to accept, and enjoy the temporary nature of life are infinitely offered. So, I love it because, again, we're in our mind, right? This is changing the mind, the perspective of the mind. And so in order to really bring in change, especially when it comes to the mind, you want to be grounded. You need to allow yourself to be grounded, to be here in this present moment. to truly let those changes come in. And we are, what are we? I think we're almost to spring, if I'm correct. And like it said, spring is about rebirth, right? Because the winter was all about death, letting go of the old, letting go of a part of ourselves that no longer resonates for us. I know change can sometimes be hard, especially if there's a lot of resistance to it. I know. My moon is in Scorpio. I'm a stubborn ass bitch. But I've also been learning to embrace change, because change is truly beautiful if you just allow it to happen. Sometimes it can be destructive, absolutely. But the blessings and the gifts that change brings in, it's an honor. It's an honor to be a part of this life. I wish you guys so much love from my heart to yours. I hope this reading helped you guys in some way, shape, or form. I would love if you guys could leave me some feedback, okay? I've learned recently that I learn a lot from other people, especially when it comes from other people's perspectives, and I would just love to hear what you guys have to say. Yeah, I hope you guys have a beautiful night, beautiful day, wherever you're at, and I hope you guys go and do something that makes you feel incredibly joyful and happy. So many blessings.